Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, May 26, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. New York Mets vs Colorado Rockies. New York is .500 again following series wins over Tampa Bay and Cleveland. Could we see the Mets make a run for first place in the NL East before the end of the spring? Colorado has a 12-9 run line record following a win, the fifth highest win percentage in those games. It also sports a 10-8 run line record as home underdogs. New York has a 7-14 run line record as road favorites and the worst overall run line record in MLB this season, too. I'm betting on Colorado to cover at home in Game 1. New York is traveling from Chicago after a Thursday night game with the Cubbies after dropping the first two games of the series. It's lost some momentum from its 5-game win streak and could be on upset alert Friday, even with its ace on the bump. Our team pick is Rockies plus 1.5 runs. Colorado is 7 games under .500 and 9 games out of first place in the NL West. Still, the Rockies aren't out of the wild card race and could be a tricky team to bet against in the months ahead. Our total pick is over. Miami Marlins vs Los Angeles Angels. Miami is on a road trip right now, with this game being the 8 out of 10 total. Entering this one, they're 2-5 on the trip, which has dropped them below .500. Offense hasn't been the problem lately, although Coors Field certainly inflated those numbers. Still, this is a team that's 28th in runs per game. Looking at their run production, most people would never guess that they have MLB's batting average leader, Luis Arias, and a player that's tied for second in home runs, Jorge Soler. A walk rate that's narrowly above the White Sox for the worst in the majors, and a home run count that's only 22nd. At least they steal base as well. Jesus Luzardo struggles on the road and got blown up in his last start. He's facing an Angels lineup that's dangerous, and the bullpen behind Luzardo may not help much. Los Angeles' Reed Detmers hasn't pitched well at home, but he's facing a Miami offense that is one of the worst at plating runs. With a lead, the Angels relievers are much more reliable. This game should be all Angels as they push their winning streak to 5. Our team pick is Los Angeles Angels minus 1.5 runs. While Miami has been on a road trip, the Angels have been on a homestand. The first 6 games are in the books, and they're 5-1, including wins in the last 4. Every team during the stretch has a winning record. Los Angeles' success this season has been rooted in offense, which was on display Wednesday night. The team put up 7 runs in the win, moving to 9th on the runs per game leaderboard. The Angels are 9th in batting average, 10th in OBP, and 10th in slugging percentage. Led by Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, and Hunter Renfroe, Los Angeles is 7th in home runs. Their walk rate could use some work, but the team is putting up runs consistently. Go with under 8.5 runs in this game. Boston Red Sox vs Arizona Diamondbacks. The Boston Red Sox fell to 26-24 on the season following Wednesday's 7-3 defeat at the Los Angeles Angels. They were swept by the Halos in a 3-game set at Angel Stadium in Anaheim, extending their losing streak to 4 games. The Red Sox have struggled over the last few weeks, dropping 8 of their previous 12 games overall. Brandon Pfaadt heavily leans on his 4-seam fastball, 55.8% of usage, which is a poor +6 run value. This is a great opportunity for Boston's lineup to get things going at the plate. The Red Sox have been red hot for most of the season, but in the last 2 weeks, they've posted a 60 WRC+ against the right-handed pitchers. During that span, the Diamondbacks have recorded a 113 WRC+ against the Southpaws, but they'll have a tall task to hit Chris Sale well. I'm backing the Red Sox to win this game behind their ace. The current Diamondbacks are 10-4-62 against Sale. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is just 3-for-18 versus Boston's lefty, and Ketelmart has 1 hit in 6 at-bats against Sale. Take the Boston Red Sox. The Arizona Diamondbacks put an end to their 4-game winning streak last Wednesday, blowing a 5-run lead in a 6-5 10-inning defeat at the Philadelphia Phillies. The D-backs have won 4 straight series over Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Oakland, and San Francisco. They've gone 9-4 over their previous 13 games overall, and the 29-21 Diamondbacks were just a game and a half behind the NL West leading Los Angeles Dodgers on Thursday. The under is 3-1-1 in their last 5 games against one another at Chase Field, so go with the under as the best option. Our total pick is under 9.5 runs. Houston Astros vs Oakland Athletic. Houston had won 3 straight and 11 of 12 following Monday's win in Milwaukee, only to get blanked in back-to-back games to close their set with the Brewers. The Astros entered Thursday 28-21 on the season and stood second in the AL West, 3 games behind the Rangers for the division lead. On Wednesday, Houston finished with just 4 hits with no player having more than 1. Alex Bregman had the lone extra base hit, a double, and the Astros went 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Brandon Bielak, 1-2, took the loss on the mound as he threw 6.2 innings, allowing 4 runs on 5 hits with 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. We're looking at 2 teams that have headed in opposite directions, especially in the last couple of weeks. The Astros entered this one winners of 11 of their last 14 games, even with 2 straight losses. Meanwhile, Oakland had dropped 10 of 11 entering Thursday and have just 10 wins on the season. Houston has dominated recent play between the teams, taking the first 3 games of this season's series and 9 of the last 10 matchups, dating back to 2022. Brown has slotted in nicely as a starting pitcher for the Astros, which was critical seeing the names that no longer are with the organization or who are on the Illinois at this point. The A's give up runs by the truckload. The Astros take advantage and earn the win in the opening game of the series. Our team pick is Houston Astros minus 1.5 runs. Oakland dropped their 7th straight and their 10th in the last 11 games as they were upended by the Mariners on the road Wednesday night. The A's entered Thursday last in the AL West with a 10-41 record and stood 22 games behind the Rangers for the top spot in the division race. In Wednesday's contest, Oakland finished with 7 hits with Aledmys Diaz, RBI, the lone player with 2. The A's went just 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position in the contest. Austin Pruitt started but didn't factor in the decision as he threw 1 inning, allowing no runs on 2 hits with no walks or strikeouts. Ken Waldachik, 1-4, took the loss as he allowed 5 runs on 8 hits with 3 walks and 7 strikeouts in 2.2 innings of work. Take the over. Pittsburgh Pirates vs Seattle Mariners. After a tremendous start to their 2023 campaign, the Pittsburgh Pirates are having a horrible May. They've only won 5 of their previous 21 games overall, falling to 25-24 on the season. The Bucks just wrapped up a 6-game homestand. They've lost 2 of 3 against the Arizona Diamondbacks and 2 of 3 versus the Texas Rangers. This should be a great battle between a couple of young hurlers who have pitched above all expectations so far this season. If both starters continue to impress, we'll get a proper low-scoring affair. The Pirates have struggled at the plate of late and the Mariners haven't impressed either. Hereof, I'm going with Pittsburgh plus 1.5, looking for the Bucks to keep it close in a low-scoring battle. The Pirates have gone 1-4 in their last 5 games, and 2 of those 4 losses have come by a run. Our team pick is the Pittsburgh Pirates plus 1.5 runs. Thursday's games have been excluded from the analysis, and the 25-24 Seattle Mariners were playing the hapless Oakland Athletics in the closing contest of a 4-game set at T-Mobile Park. The M's were looking for their 4th straight victory after beating the A's 11-2, 3-2, and 6-1 through the first 3 contests of the series. The under has hit in 11 of the previous 16 games against one another, so take under 7 runs in this game. Our total pick is under 7 runs.